topic of this session is this: coping with change, strategies for excellence. My friend, for the timid, change is frightening. For the satisfied, change is threatening. For the confident, change spells opportunity. Today we'll learn what qualities you need to cultivate to negotiate the changes that lie ahead in your life and mine. We'll also learn the indicators for change in a business, and then we'll describe the 3 phases involved in implementing change in corporate culture. This is going to be a good session. A session that is filled with information you can take and use in your life beginning now. I'd like to ask you all to do something for me. Would you simply take both of your hands and clasp them like this? And take a look at your thumbs. Which thumb is on top of which thumb? Is the left thumb on top of the right thumb, or is the right thumb on top of the left thumb? Chances are we have both kinds of people. As I look at this table here, you have, for example, left on top of right, no, you have right on top of left, and you have left on top of right, and then the opposite, and then again, opposite. We have 4 individuals. 2 of them have them like this, and 2 of them have them like this. Would you do me a favor? Would you simply keeping your hands clasped, or you can open up your hands if you wish, clasp your hands again, but this time put the other thumb on top of the other thumb, the opposite of the way you had it. How does that feel? You like that? Feels different? Uncomfortable? Awkward? And yet all I've asked you to do was to simply put the other thumb on top of the other thumb. I have not asked you to solve the world problem of hunger or dissolve some major economic condition. We're only talking about putting thumbs. We find that difficult to do, don't we? Would you take both of your arms and simply cross them? Now would you cross your arms again, but this time putting the other arm on top of the other arm? How does that feel? Some of us are not really sure exactly. Well, some of us say, I need one more arm to make this thing work. Right? How does that feel?
More awkward.
More awkward. Uncomfortable. You don't like it. All I've asked you to do is to put the other arm on top of the other arm. I don't know physiologically or biologically or any other discipline why we do the things that we do. I do know, though, that you and I sometimes resist change. Whether it's changing a thumb, whether it's changing an arm, or whether it's changing some policy or behavioral pattern in life. Change sometimes can be uncomfortable. And yet, you as a manager know well that to really make great things happen, you must embrace change, not move away from it. If there is a constant in our world today, it is change. I'd like for you to look at that board and just for the sake of fun, to see how we can solve this little problem. And I'm specifically looking to see how you might change in this process. I'm looking to see, for example, if given more time or if given more information, you would change what you say. All I want you to do is to look at this triangle on this board and count for me the number of triangles that you see. Single triangles, combination of triangles. Be as creative as you can be, and then write the number on the piece of paper in front of you and let me see what you wrote down. Okay, different people will have different answers because different managers will have different perspectives. Once you come up with the answer, just put it on a piece of paper and let me see what you have. That's good. Isn't that interesting? Both of you came up with identical answers right here. So you have how many?
I have 21.
21. And you have?
21.
21. And you have? 19. And you have 1,620. You have 19 as well. How about over there? How many do you have?
23.
23. And you?
19.
19.
21.
21.
21.
21. So we have 19, 21, 23. Anybody has more than 23? 23, we have 24.
24.
24? 24. So now I come back to you two. Obviously, 21 cannot be the perfect answer because somebody else has 24. Do they know something you don't know? Are you willing to change? Look at things from a different perspective. Add some dimension and see if you would want to change. Okay, you changed to 21. 19 to 21, he changed. You changed to?
Well, 22.
22, 21 to 22. I'll give you just a couple more seconds, and then I will give you the answer. Although I'm not sure my answer is the correct one. There could be more than even I see. Who knows? It's all a matter of perspective. Change is like that. It's all a matter of perspective. Isn't it interesting that some of you chose to copy this on a piece of paper in front of you instead of just watching it and coming up with the answer? Some people do better by marking and doing. Others can simply use sight as a way to learn.
24.
24? Anybody with more triangles than 24? Last call. All right, well, let's take a look at it. We have one big triangle. How many of you missed the big triangle? It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And now we move to combinations. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You did well. You came up to 21, 22, 23. Might there be other combinations there? Yes? And you could probably see more than I can. Which one?
If you take the center or the bottom of the base, you've got one that's upside down.
Right here or right here?
Come to the very center of the bottom of the base, and if you have that as the tip and come across, you've got that one upside down.
Okay.
Larger one.
Okay.
And then you've got two larger ones off to the side.
Yeah.
So-
You're talking about this one, of course, as one. Yes. And then you have the larger ones, don't we? We have